Hello and welcome back to another video, guys. Today is Tuesday, and yesterday I guess I just didn't do anything really. I came here and checked some stuff. Oh yeah, me and Dad went up north and we took our corn planter units up to the precision planting dealer to get them ran through just to make sure they're putting the seed where it's supposed to go. And then we went over across the state a little bit farther to look at a 12-row corn planter that was on an online auction that we were looking at. It looked in really good shape. Dad just doesn't want to get a planter older than ours. Now, planters can be, you can take the old ones and make it just as good as the new ones, but we just decided not to go with that one, I guess. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys, I planted some lettuce yesterday morning right before we left. That is under here, and it's being heated by the heat mat underneath. And then here's the lettuce that we have growing already. You can see a couple of them are very leggy from the initial growth, so I don't know if it's all going to make it. It seems to be doing all right now, and the leaves are getting big. Look at that. Oh yeah. Sadly we did lose another chick this morning. Hopefully that's the last one. I'm gonna get a second heat lamp set up tonight before I leave. That way we know there's more than enough heat in there at night. I think it just got really cold last night again, and I think they're just not able to make it through the cold. So I'm gonna put the second heat lamp in, and hopefully that makes it better. And the bunnies are doing good, and so are the rabbits. And I scraped and bedded the little barn and the big barn. And yeah, now it's what, like 2:30 in the afternoon. And yeah, so Uncle Billy was working on the 4440, getting the, we have a wheel that was loose all of a sudden. All the bolts holding the wheel on loosened up, so we're in the middle of tightening those up, but actually we're putting draft seals in it, so we have to take the rear axle all apart and put in new draft seals. So, and the bonus video this week is hopefully going to be, we are going to be rebuilding the SCVs on the back of the 4960. We've done one. Now that we figured out how to do it, we're going to do another one. And looking around, there isn't really a good video on YouTube walking anybody through it. So Dad is going to be in front of the camera on that video, which is going to be very interesting. And we're going to be rebuilding SCVs. So hopefully that'll be up on Sunday if we get to rebuilding them this week anyway. And alright guys, so it is Wednesday morning, and I already feel like I haven't done anything really to make this an actual vlog. So, also one thing I had to mention, the draft seals on the 4440 that we're doing, they are not part of the rear axle, they are part of the 3-point hitch. I got confused in it because, well, I just got confused. But anyway, I'm going to take you guys through and show you guys everybody today. The lettuce, the bunnies, the chicks, everybody. So starting here, we have the lettuce, which is growing nicely. Still kind of worried about this legginess at the bottom. Not sure if it will be able to produce through that. And then we, of course, have our new germination working. I just watered it this morning because it was kind of low. And we are starting to get some dry cells there. So, got that watered up. And, yeah, the lettuce is looking good. And the schedule is still set the same. No changes have been made. So, rocking and a-rolling. Let's go out and take a look in the greenhouse. Alright, we are now in the greenhouse. A little bit warmer than it was before. Not too much. But water is definitely going down in the tank now since we have chickens in here. They're not hooked up directly to the tank. That's just where I've been filling it out of. I gotta set up their watering system for when they're in the entire greenhouse yet. So starting with Nala, we still have the babies in there. Eyes were starting to open yesterday, so hopefully they are completely open today. These guys will start jumping out of here anytime now. Oh, I feel somebody. Oh, we got a brown one. His eyes are still closed. Alright, buddy, crawl back down there in your family. Alright, see if I can find the black one that had its eyes open yesterday. This one right here, yeah. Starting to open its eyes, you can see a little bit. But still, not much activity outside the nest spots quite yet. I found that right around the 3 to 4 week mark, they start jumping out. And the rule of thumb is to wean them at 6 weeks, but they're really self-sufficient at week 4 or 5. So, and of course we have Barbosa, Titan, and Simba. Simba's really dark right now. So now we move over. I put a little pile in here of wood chips for bedding these guys. Got the second heat lamp up yesterday. We'll see if it makes a difference. I'm really hoping it does. Alright, there was somebody over here, so that means they're not... Yeah, they're not flocked together this morning, so that means they're not... Oh man, it's toasty in here. Awesome. You guys are actually warm. That's amazing. Alright, so it looks like we got on feed. Somebody pooped on the feed trough. Who was it? Who was it? Show yourself. Yeah. And I gotta top their water off. So, simple chores this morning. I'm also gonna throw some more wood chips in. Alright, so we're just gonna take our little shovel, get some wood chips, and put a thin layer on them. I usually use the big shovel. This is painfully slow. Alright. I'm going to put the camera down so I can use both hands and use that shovel. That way it goes a little bit quicker. Alright guys, so I just finished bedding them, and I just want to point out a quick point. So, most of the time they tell you to bed your chicks with the sawdust from like Family Farm Home and Tractor Supply or something. This is what I'm bedding them with. It's a very coarse, very big pieces of wood chips in it, and branch and leaf and everything. So that's a really coarse mix. And I found, like when I used to bed with the sawdust, almost fell over. When I used to bed with the sawdust, it'd get really hard once they pooped on it and peed on it for a while, and like I'd have to start adding bedding daily, and they would scratch it all around and they'd fill the water up in like an hour and a half with that sawdust, and their feeder would be infested with it. It was just super light. So I'm finding with this heavier wood chip material, their water is staying clean for days. They're not scratching this up like they were the sawdust or any of that. The food is staying clean. I think the coarse wood chips are a much better solution for bedding chicks than the soft stuff is. Just what I'm finding. So, just want to show you guys. So, that's the chicks taken care of. I gotta go through and check the rabbit's feed, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Alright, so now that the greenhouse is sorted, and I told you guys it was a little bit warmer in there than before, it's a lot warmer in there. I came out here now and I'm freezing. So we have our potatoes still growing somewhat in here. Probably water them today. And then we have our carrots over here, which you'll notice I switched from the white side to the black side. And my thought process on doing that is I'm just thinking that switching to the black side, it'll get the soil temperature up higher when the sun actually comes out, unlike today. It might break out later, maybe. It'll get the soil temperature warmer, and then I will be able to have the seeds germinate and they'll actually come up. Once the seeds are germinated, they'll grow, but you gotta get the seeds germinated for them to do something. So let's take a look under here and see how it's doing. If there's carrots under here, I'm gonna be excited. Nothing yet. Absolutely. Wait, what's that? No. I'd say that's not it. Because it'd have a good root stand. But still nothing. Kind of got me worried here. I put a lot of seed into this ground. So our asparagus still isn't coming up yet. I think one thing with the carrots too, it just has been cold at night and in the mornings. As soon as the sun goes down, the temperature just plummets. So I think once we start getting some warmer nights, I think it'll germinate. But asparagus is still nothing on all of it. On all of it. Yep. And potatoes over here are still on nothing, I think. Nah, those aren't potatoes. Looked like a potato plant, but it's not. So that's the garden area done. And that's your update. So I'm gonna go see what I'm gonna do now. My hands are freezing. Alright, so the plan is I'm gonna grind a batch of feed just to get us through the weekend. And we got enough to get to like Saturday, so I'm just gonna grind a batch now and get that done, and then I'm going to go and work on my room. She started right up. Now I'm gonna let it warm up this morning because it's a little on the cold side. So I'm gonna go, oh look at that. All the fumes coming out of the barn. I'm gonna go into the office and see exactly what we need for the project in the room. I'm gonna be completely honest. I forgot you guys were up here. The backhoe's got a dead battery and I've been trying to get it to start. My arms were getting tired, so I stopped recording. So like I said, yeah, the backhoe's got a dead battery, it appears. So I got the battery charger over here to jump it, and I had to go to the shop and get an extension cord and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, this thing needs to go whoop so that I can dump right there. But that's the feed ground for the rest of the week. Now, I am actually gonna unhook this, and I'm gonna hook onto that wagon over there and park it somewhere. I'll probably back it in that barn right there. And Alright guys, so I sat and made a to-do list for GVR Farms. There's 4 things on it. So we're going to work on that over the weekend. So in the next vlog we'll work on that. Today I'm going to go do all the chores because Dad isn't back yet with the skid loader motor. And I am going to then go home and edit this video and probably sit back and relax the rest of the afternoon, which probably won't be very long once I get this video edited. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button and the like button, because the like button, in my opinion, the like button is kind of better. It moves your videos up in the suggested by YouTube and that sort of thing. But anyway, hit the like button and subscribe button. Don't forget to go down in the comments below. And we may have a bonus video selected for this week, but you guys can still pick out one for next week. So go down in the comments, tell me what you guys want to see in the bonus video, and thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.